Hey, welcome back, guys. I'm going to do a movie review today, and that is Curse of Chucky. And it was written and directed by Don Mancini, and it stars Brad Dourif as Chucky, Finola Dourif, which is Brad Dourif's daughter. She plays Nika. And just to let you guys know, just to warn you, that there's tons of spoilers in this review. And the spoiler I'm going to tell you right now is there's 2 cameo appearances from actors from the previous series. Jennifer Tilly comes back as Tiffany in a cameo appearance, and Alex Vincent comes back as Andy at the very end of the credits. The story, 4 years go by, and we see this house, and Nika, which is played by Finola Dourif, she is paraplegic, and she answers the door to the mailman, and they receive this package, this giant box, and they open it up. Sarah is her mom, and they don't have a very good relationship, but they see Chucky's inside of the package. Her mom takes the package and takes Chucky and throws him in the trash. She thinks he's an ugly doll. And Chucky, gets out of the trash and goes and kills the mom. And Nika, she finds her mom dead. And later on, Nika's sister Barb comes to the house with her family. Barb's husband, Ian, and their daughter Alice, and also their nanny, which is Jill, and also the priest comes there to counsel the family, Father Frank. And Barb kind of has a hidden agenda. She really wants money. I guess they're having some financial trouble. Ian, is working at Starbucks. It's kind of a joke, in the movie. But so she wants to sell the house and make money, and Nika doesn't want to do that. But anyway, one by one, killings start happening with Chucky. While this has happened, there's Alice, the daughter. She befriends Chucky, and Chucky put the first person that gets killed. Or actually, it would be the second person that gets killed. Father Frank. Chucky puts rat poison in his chili, and then I believe the nanny gets killed. Chucky electrocutes her, and Barb, she gets killed as well. Chucky stabs her in the eye. Then Frank, Chucky takes like a hatchet. He stabs him in his mouth. That was kind of gory a little bit, but anyways, basically we find out because Chucky tells Nika the reason why he's after the family, and says he used to be an old friend of the family. Basically what happened was he was a neighbor, and he was obsessed with their mother, Sarah. And while she was pregnant with Nika and she was married, he decided to kill the husband and drown him. And then he had Sarah tied up, kind of like, if you can't have me, if I can't have you, no one can, basically. He had her all tied up, and she didn't want him. She didn't want nothing to do with him. and I guess she called the cops on him, or I don't know what happened exactly. They don't go into too much detail with it, but it shows flashbacks of Charles Lee Ray, you know, younger, talking to Sarah, all tied up in the basement or wherever they were at. And so he finds out that she called the cops and they're trying to go after him. And so he takes a knife and he stabs her belly while she's pregnant. So that's what made Nika a paraplegic. And so 20 years later, he's now getting revenge, you know, with this family because of, you know, the mother calling the cops and getting him in trouble. So that's your basic storyline with this. Nika does survive, but they think that she killed everybody, so she goes to prison at the end of the film, and they think she's crazy because she's saying Chucky did it. And so then later on, a package got sent to the grandmother's house. And I guess the little girl, Alice, she's staying with her grandma. And Chucky is trying to hide the soul with her. But I guess he fails because I guess the grandmother was still alive. Because it shows that he killed the grandmother, or he like put a bag over her head to suffocate her. And then Chucky's like talking to Alice, and he's trying to do the ritual and do hide the soul with her. And then at the very end, it shows the grandmother get up with the bag over her head, so she's still alive. And then we got the credits at the end of the film, and then after the credits are over with, you have a scene 6 months later, and it has where Andy, all grown up, receives a package. And he hasn't opened it up yet, but he sets it down. He answers the phone. He's talking to his mom. Chucky opens up the package from inside with a knife. He comes out. He's looking around the room. He's looking at pictures. He sees pictures of Andy and his mom together when he was younger. And then Chucky turns around, and he's got a shotgun towards it, and it's aiming at his head. And he's like, "Play with this." And I guess he blew off Chucky's head, and that's how it ends. But that's basically the movie. What I thought of the film, it wasn't too bad. I would say it's definitely an improvement from Seed of Chucky. I would say it's going back to the roots of the first three films. It's a little bit darker than 2 and 3. I would say a little bit. There's not really much humor in this film. It's more of a mood and a setting and atmosphere. And Chucky does very little jokes here. He's kind of more scary again. But I would say it's a decent attempt to go back to the roots. It does have flaws. One of them is the production. It's you can tell this is low budget. This was a direct-to-video film. Chucky, for the most part, looks okay. But as far as his movement, like, everything's in a dark setting. There's a lot of... You can't really see too much, but, like, Chucky walking down the stairs, it looked like bad CGI. But when it shows up close shots of his face and when he's talking, or, you know, maybe just up close shots of him just moving his feet around, I mean, it looks okay. It's okay for a direct-to-video movie, but compared to the other films, he had a bigger budget, so it looked a lot better and more professional looking. And they had better lines for Chucky. He was more funnier. I guess they're trying to throw a little humor here, but it's not really that funny. It's kind of like you kind of giggle a little bit, but nothing that out loud kind of laughter with some of the other films. Brad Dourif is a little bit older now, so his voice isn't the same as it was 20 years ago. Although he can still do the laugh, he still sounds crazy as ever. But as far as the story, it's not too bad. Brad Dourif's daughter, Finoa Dourif, she did a pretty good job. I've never seen her in anything else. I don't know if this is her first acting role, but I have to say she did a pretty good job. But I have to say the story's okay. It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. It's a good watch. It's definitely an improvement from Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky. I think it could be slightly better than Bride of Chucky. I would say it's. The more I think about the film, I think it's better than the other two films that were released. I would say it's a good closure to the series, maybe. With the very end with Andy and Chucky, that's a good send off to the series if they want to end it here. Yeah, and it's good to see Alex Vincent again as Andy. That was the best part, I think, in this movie. It's kind of too bad because when you see the scene, it's like you kind of wish the whole movie was just Andy and Chucky again. I think that would probably been a better movie, but for what they did with this, it was okay. For the most part, it was a decent film with a couple things here and there that could have been improved, like production, maybe some scenes here and there that just didn't need to be in there, little subplots here and there. It's like it didn't need to be in there. It's like some things were unnecessary. For the most part, the atmosphere and the mood, and then going back to the roots of him being kind of scary again, I think it was a decent attempt. So anyway, this is my review of Curse of Chucky, and I hope you enjoy this review, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.